has the skill set to be a bona fide two-way guy. There's a lot of kids that come into college baseball that we give a chance to play both because they were good at both, but very few can do it. And he's a guy that I think legitimately can do both. He has a chance to be a middle of the order hitter, and he has a chance to be a weekend starter as a true freshman.
On the mound in particular, what does he bring to the table there?
Well, he brings the ability to throw 3 pitches for strikes. He's got a lot of movement on all his pitches. His fastball moves and cuts. He throws a plus slider, excellent command, and he's probably going to be a guy that as he gets stronger winds up throwing, in the low 90s. So to me, he's kind of the complete package.
Coach, you expect to have Hackenberg DHing quite a bit, and how much do you plan to rotate him in behind the plate with Wilkie to get him some experience?
Well, he needs to develop, that's for sure. And he's got a guy in Kyle Wilkie who is a returning All-ACC catcher right there with him. But Hack is going to catch some for us. Hack has gotten better and better behind the plate. He's got tremendous power potential. We're just trying to develop him as a hitter as he becomes more consistent at the plate and he gets more acclimated to what he's doing behind the plate. I think he's going to be a special player, but he will catch. Our plan right now, and again, we're still 3 weeks away from opening weekend. So, but if we keep him healthy, we're going to try to move him in there behind the plate as well and see how he does. But I fully expect him to be able to go back there and us not miss a beat whatsoever if we're catching him. If we need to give Wilkie a day off behind the plate and DH Wilkie, because Wilkie, as we all know, has become an offensive catcher. I think that Hack can certainly get behind there and play a decent amount for us this year, and hopefully he gets better and better.
With the expectations the way they are here, do you talk about the overall picture of where you want to go at this point, or do you just take it day by day?
I think we take it day by day. Again, I think the end of the season, the postseason is a long way away from right now, so we don't focus too much on that. And to be honest with you, I don't think we have to. I think our players know what the expectations are. I think they know where they're trying to get and where we're trying to go. So I don't think we have to focus on that a whole lot, especially right now.
Coach, what makes Logan Davidson so special, and how does he make everybody else better?
Well, just as a player, he's a 5-tool player. I mean, he can run. He's an above-average runner. He's an above-average defender. He's got an above-average arm. He can hit for power. He's a switch hitter. He just so happens to also be a young man who's going to graduate in 3 years with a 4.0 GPA. So I think that kind of says it all about Logan Davidson. He's a high makeup, high character kid, does everything the right way. He's a tremendous leader. His parents have done an unbelievable job of raising him. He's just, again, he's the total package in that regard as far as what he's been able to do in 2.5 years here at Clemson. And if everything goes as planned, probably be his last year with us, and deservedly so.
Coach, you're going to have Joe Girardi, keynote speaker at your banquet tomorrow night. How did that kind of transpire, and how special will that be for your team to have somebody of his stature talk to him?
We're really excited about having Joe Girardi come in and be our keynote speaker. We hope that he's able to spend some time with the players before he has to go on tomorrow night. But just having a former MLB player and manager of his stature be able to come to Clemson and share with our fans and our players and parents and everybody that's going to be there tomorrow night, we're pretty pumped about it. So, and it took a lot of hard work to get him here, but we were able to pull it off, and couldn't be more excited to have Joe Girardi come in and spend some time with the fans and the players and all of us tomorrow night.
You have a lineup in your head that's kind of started to come together. Is this something that's going to take a few weeks to avoid?
I think it's going to take some time. I think we have, again, what we have to determine right now is some of our platoon opportunities. And also another thing that I value is the ability to play multiple positions. So, what we want to be able to do is take our guys that have high skill sets and move them around and see what they can do in different spots to create different lineups and different matchups based on whether we're facing a lefty, whether we're facing a righty. So those are the things that I start to look at, who can do what versus lefty and righty, what do their splits look like, which guys can hit in the middle of the order, which guys are more geared towards the top of the order or down, defensively what they can do, what do they bring to the table you know, we have to play the what-if game. I think that's a big key when it comes to trying to manage a ball club is, you know, if we're facing a lefty and we have a right-handed lineup in there, lefty comes in, who are we going to bring in? If this guy gets hurt, who do we move in? If we pinch run for somebody, who goes in? Those are the types of things that I look at right now, is just trying to determine the roles out of the bullpen, the weekend rotation, who's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and then also from a lineup standpoint, just what are our matchups look like so that when we get to, you know, that first weekend, we're ready.
With West